Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Barcelona playing their first official game of the new La Liga season in the Estadi Johan Cruyff. Not going to be in the Camp Nou, and it's not going to be the Montjuic either, but instead it's going to be in the Johan Cruyff. We're going to be talking about Gavi, as there is some, issues in regards to his knee, was delays in regards to that. And then towards the end of the video, I do want to be talking about some quotes in regards to Lamine Yamal, as he is eyeing the biggest individual award in the world, the Ballon d'Or. But before I get started on the video, guys, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Over there and check me out. That way you guys to stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And as well, the link to become a member is also posted down below. But as always, guys, let's get started with the video. All right, guys, let's get started with the video and let's talk about Barcelona playing their first home match of the season against Valencia, because we have received official confirmation. It is going to be playing at the Estadi Johan Cruyff. It's going to be a very intimate game, as you know, the stadium is very, very small. And I was looking at some of the ticket prices that were going around, and some tickets that were going up to 900 euros. It was absolutely ridiculous, some of the prices that were being thrown around. And it's crazy to think about how I would say the optimism from the club, it was by no means realistic. If you guys remember last year, the initial, what's funny enough, the initial opening date was actually November of 2024. It was pushed back basically a whole year. And that is just crazy to think about, because that's what Barcelona have been doing for these past couple of years in regards to how the club is managed. A optimistic timelines and just poor planning that has led to this. Because if we really think about it, Barcelona, this was by no means going to be done last year. And the reports are following up saying, oh, start of 2025, end of the season, mid 2025, and now we're approaching the end of 2025, and just now we haven't even set foot in the Camp Nou. And in my opinion, I think it would be perfectly fine if you just say, hey, the Camp Nou is not going to be ready for another 3 years, and you just stick to that. You make sure everything is done, and not be giving these these unrealistic expectations, because that's also it spills over to some of the sporting planning. We talked about the whole registration issues. We talk about some of the planning that's going on in regards to the squad, and it spreads throughout every single part of the club. But very, very good news that Barcelona, we have a stadium in which we are going to be playing. There were some concerns in regards to that. They did announce it, and I absolutely cannot wait to return to the Camp Nou. I think that's going to be absolutely huge for us. It's going to be a boost, not only financially, but on the pitch as well. We said it multiple times again, but very, very excited for that to happen. It's going to be interesting to see Barcelona play a La Liga match in the Estadi Johan Cruyff, as there were some requirements to host the match as well. But moving on now, guys, I'm going to be talking about Lamine Yamal, because Lamine Yamal, he did give an interesting quote in regards to the Ballon d'Or. And then that quote, he says, "I don't dream of winning one Ballon d'Or. I dream of winning many. I think I'm a player who has the ability to do it. That if I don't do it, it's because I haven't done things well, or because I didn't want to. So I dream of having many, and the day that comes, it will come, and I'll be very happy." Now, I'm looking at some of the comments and some of the responses to this, and there's some people who are worried about it, some people who are concerned, and my thoughts are, if he's able to back it up and speak, and show the quality that he has out there on the pitch, I have no problem whatsoever. This is mentality of a winning and of a champion. This is what you want your team to feel and to think whenever they're out there on the pitch. So they are the best. One of the quotes I do remember talking about the channel was a couple weeks ago. I believe it was in the summer, actually, or even was it at the end of last season? But it was in regards to the Real Madrid Arsenal tie. Lamine Yamal said something along the lines of saying, "Hey, something that we do have to improve on is that mentality, and I would say the aura around Barcelona. We have to regain that back because when Real Madrid they were down 3-0 to Arsenal in the Champions League match, all the talk was 90 minutes or very long in the Ballon. Real Madrid, they are going to be coming back. At no point was there doubt in Real Madrid on whether they can actually make that comeback. And that is what Lamine Yamal is targeting. That's the mentality we want to have. And this is, words coming from an 18-year-old, a player who is, in many eyes, still maturing and is still very new and young to the game. And to be saying things like this, to have the mentality to win it all and just to create history, that's something to praise. And I really hope that this season he's able to transform those thoughts into success, because with the whole media campaign against Lamine, it's getting to a point where even some Barcelona fans they are going against Lamine Yamal for some of the things that he does, and I just believe it's absolutely ridiculous. I think we should be supporting our players. I don't think Lamine Yamal has done anything wrong to warrant that criticism. Yes, he's had some bad games, but every single player has had bad games, and when you play so well, standards are unrealistically extremely high, and I think there's a lot to unpack there. But what do you guys make of those quotes from Lamine Yamal? Do you guys think it's arrogant? Do you guys think he's confident? Or do you guys view it in the lines of, hey, that's the mentality of a champion? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And the last piece of news I do want to discuss with you guys today is in regards to Gavi. Because according to Fernando Polo and other media outlets, Gavi, he's still experiencing pain, and potential talks of surgery are on the table. Some other reports are saying that the talk of surgeries are untrue. I don't know who to believe, but what we do know is that options are being discussed. Gavi, he is most likely going to be out for roughly a month. That leaves Hansi Flick with very limited options. We talked about it on the channel multiple times, but this is why it's so key to have everyone available, to have as many players in the squad, because at any point in time we can have a player go down for for small little injuries that just snowball into something a little bit more serious. But no, in regards to Gavi, it's a setback for sure, but it's not the end of the world. The season is just starting. We have this international break to give some rest to the Barcelona team and as well to the players, and as well Barcelona, they're not going to be playing the matches on international duty, so that gives Gavi a little bit more time to recover, and I wish him a speedy recovery. We want to see him as soon as possible. That way he can show the quality that we all know that he does have. But guys, that was it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. It was a relatively quick one. Just want to bring you guys some news. Not really much going on as it is the international break. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. What do you guys make of everything that I discussed in today's video? We'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, guys.